see. Twitch. Run ads, please. YouTube. Exist. I really need to get a haircut soon. Okay, everything is up and running. Looking good. And YouTube is fine. Perfect. Oh, what's this? Nice. Okay, so we need to continue with the Post-Helms Deep quests in any scenarios that appear. I do have the Turtle Stone on. What's the skirmishes? Ill omens. Terrible omens of death and decay have emerged from the shadows to trouble the people of Middle Earth. What the? Ill omens? Okay, anyways, update-wise on crafting, I got everything up to mastery that I can currently do. We are not accessing the Anarian stuff yet, so none of it is here. Armor reinforcements. No, that's all spoilers. I'm not allowed to look at that stuff yet. Okay. Talk to Darrowine and the rest before setting out with the company.
I will show you to a quiet corner of the keep where you can rest.
And then it is my understanding that you will set forth with the king for Isengard?
After a short rest, the company sets out for Isengard and finds the road greatly changed.
Yeah, the trees are in the path. Oh. There's something over there. What is it? Oh, I'm not allowed to see. It must be that, though. I hope you found rest before we set out. I tried to do so, but I could not quiet my roving mind. And I am still greatly fatigued. What will we find in Isengard? Aragorn looks from side to side at the towering trunks of the forest. These trees were not here when we arrived at Helm's Deep yesterday. I think we both know what brought them here, to the foot of the dike, but that makes it no less frightening a sight, does it? Do you sense it? A presence watches us from among the trees. I do not think the trees bear us any ill will, Aragorn. I hope you are right, Gandalf. I do not feel welcome among the trees. Well, we should not stray from the path, at any rate. You don't need to worry about that, Gandalf. Legolas, why are we stopping? Wait! Do you hear that? I hear a great sound of creaking timbers and rustling branches. It comes this way! Legolas, what are you doing? Come back! Look! Among the trees! Ents. What are those creatures? They are Ents, Theoden King, shepherds of the forest. Have you forgotten the tales of your youth? I never believed I would see such things. Ents! I am filled with wonder at the sight. I wonder of a kind I thought was the sole reserve of children. I'm an old man. a white beard of many winters, and still I've seen things this day I would not have believed yesterday. They tower above mortal men, and cover such a span with each stride. What damage they could do to the homes of my people, if that was their thought. But I do not believe that is their desire. Now I understand the meaning of this forest, Gandalf. I gave a nary a thought to the Ents, not since I was a boy. Why would they help us now? You have more allies than you supposed, Theoden King. Even among those you deemed no more than legend. These Ents are herdsmen, not warriors. The people of Rohan need not fear them, as long as they cause no harm to their flock. There is one in this land that would have done well to heed the Ents before now. If he had heeded them, the battle that is lately ended might have come to a different conclusion. It is good for Rohan, and for all free folk, that he did not take them into account. Let us proceed. There are still many miles to go before we reach Isengard. Hordes of Eisen are a sad reminder of the folk who fell in defense of Rohan. Many good men fell at the fords, but their kingdom still stands. We are almost to Isengard, and will bring rapport of their valiant sacrifice to the wizard who forced its need. Let us rejoin our companions. You do not want them to deal with Saruman before we arrive, do you? Do you hear that? A horseman approaches from behind us, and at great speed. I hear the sound of swift hoofbeats approaching from behind us. Let us confront this rider before he overtakes us and offers some harm to the king. Ride with me, and we will learn if he be friend or foe. Halt! Who rides to Rohan? The Great Company! Hell yeah! Rohan, you say? That is the land we seek, and with haste. Rohan is ruled by Theoden King, and none enter that land without his leave. What is the meaning of your haste? I am Halbrand, Dunedain of the North, and we seek Aragorn, son of Arathorn. And you have found him. Aragorn! It is good to see you again. I knew in my heart we would see you once more, but I did not think to find you in the company of my chieftain Aragorn. Much has happened since we parted, and little of it good, but we will need to speak of our respective deeds when there is time to breathe. We have found Aragorn, between perils it seems. He had your help for the first, and he has all of us for the second. May it be enough. Yo, the party's all here! It was not a long goodbye after all. Though the intervening days have been eventful, I think Halbrand keenly felt the burden of his duty after you left us, for he was not sure how best to proceed. But it seems he chose aright, for we have found Aragorn, as words of Galadriel bade us. The sons of Elrond bear messages for him from their father, and Halbrand carries the gift of Arwen. I trust that Aragorn will know what to do with each of these gifts. This is truly an unexpected encounter. I'm glad to see you are well, and in the company of Aragorn no less. Our errand has not ended, though its first goal be now completed. Now we must lend what aid we can to Aragorn. Is it true you take the road to Isengard? Whatever other objective Aragorn has with Saruman, We must add this one as well. The rescue of Lothrandir, my kinsman, if he yet lives. It seems you found Aragorn before we did. Perhaps we should have gone with you. We are well met once again, but in hardship. I sought the treacherous leader of the Falcon clan, but he gave me the slip and escaped into the mountains. He lives still the life of a coward. You tell Golodir that the Luke Brennan's fight brought him into your path and he has been slain. You tell me true, then he has paid for his crimes. He abandoned some of his own people when he fled, and when we left them in a place of peace, where they should be safe, I worried that their former chieftain might seek them out and visit upon further harm. But even Saruman's magics cannot help the Brennan now. I am satisfied. Thank you, on behalf of my fallen kinsmen, and also those of his own people he betrayed. Halbarad has given me... I almost said us. Halbarad has given me much to think about. We have more reasons to converse with Saruman than I believed. Halbarad has given... Halbarad. Oh, there we go. Halbarad has given me much to think about. We have more reasons to converse with Saruman than I believed. I feel confident that we can accomplish anything now that my kinsmen are here. Can it be that the tides turn in our favor this day? Ooh.
I believed we would see each other again, but I did not know it would be so soon.
Sending you from us was not an easy decision, but I knew Theodred had need of your aid. What saddens that he could not be saved from that fate. Oh my god. What saddens? What sadness, not saddens. What sadness that he could not be saved from that fate. But perhaps that too contributed to the resolve of the Aerolingos. Their grey company has done what it set out to do. We have ridden to our chieftain in Rohan, and it seems we have come in time, after all. Some of our number were lost on the way, but those of us that remain will do everything in our power to ensure that Aragorn can fulfill his destiny. I am glad to see you again. Yeah, me too, man.
I have much to think about and little time in which to do so.
This is an unexpected joy, my friend. Had I known they were journeying to find me. Aragorn looks at you wryly. When you spoke to me of the Dunedain, I did not suspect you had traveled with them in recent days. I do not think I would have changed my course had I known. Perhaps that is the power of hindsight. Perhaps it is the wisdom of Elrond behind your silence, my friend. He is never quick to volunteer information, which makes the word of his sons even more curious. I have much to think about, and little time in which to do so.
I am most curious to see what we will find in Isengard.
I spoke briefly with Halbarad, and if I had business within Isengard before, now I count it double. We must find if Lothrandir still lives within the ring. Let Gandalf speak with Saruman for weeks, if that is his desire. My thoughts are of my kinsman. I have not seen him for many years, but Lothrandir has been a friend for longer than that, and I will not abandon him. Let us ride along the road to Isengard. I am most curious to see what it is we will find. I keep trying to add one. My brain needs to stop that. Okay, let's go to Isengard. Okay, I'm remaining alert. Oh, must be the trees from the Ents here, because they litter the path. that's dead shrubbery. On Kurunir. A curious stillness covers the land, and pools of water stand near the road.
Isengard has been much changed since last you beheld it.
You may not recognize it. I dare say Saruman himself does not, though he brought it upon himself. Yeah, no kidding. The last time we were here, we were captured. Oh, these are like brambles. Fleeing Dunlending, Captain.
I have naught to say to you, Devotiyard.
What's this now? Men, raise your weapons. We're not through yet. The Dunlending chief's command is met only with groans of pain and fear.
You will not live long enough, I think, to help us.
Stay back! Look at what destruction the trees have brought to the Vale. Saruman is undone. They allowed my men and me to flee. I do not trust them. I know they are still here. I know they are watching us. There is one outside the ring, across the River Eisen. I swear, you will not let us live. You have delayed us long enough, dwarf. If your foolish journey brings you to Isengard, then so be it. We shall not remain long enough for the trees to find us. Men, we go to Dunland. Search for the Ent the Dunlending spoke of. Oh, all over there. Well, the road a bit. Is there naturally like a river crossing, or do I need to swim? Oh, in fact, there is a Sable Master here. Interesting. Yo, I would love to be the new ruler of Orthanc, please. Living in a tower that looks like that would be so sick. Damn, this place is just devastated though, huh?
These are desperate times.
Well, we'll talk to the hobbits in a bit. Gosh, it's so weird that, like, watching this, I just get flashbacks to that, Warcraft 3 custom game, the Big Fellowship Quest. Playing Pippin, leading the Ents to besiege Isengard. Alright, let's search for the Ent. What's the best way to go about this? Probably over here, huh? Looks like the most climbable surface. I don't really see a bridge across. Oh, what's this? Sean? Ents? Hello? Oh, there they are. You've encountered the Ent Quick Beam.
Stand now and rest one.
Let's see his face. Whoa. That looks like an Eldritch Horror face.
Torum, what brings you here, little one? This vale has changed from how I once knew it, and many of friends perished in the process. Thankfully, it has finally come to an end, and the land can begin to heal. Soon I must return to the forest. But first, perhaps you can aid me in hindering the tree killer.
You should not be giving your right name away like so.
There is still the matter of Saruman. The tree killer fled into his tower, for the coward knew what I would have done had I caught him. My brothers and I crushed many orcs, but I do not know if some remain hidden from our sight in Isengard. You are small, and can fit where I cannot. If you could ease my fears, I can begin my journey home.
The many colors of ruin. Oh, where does this take me? Who warned of Fangorn Forest that can guide you to the Dern Dale? Is that in here? But I don't know of the Dern Dale. I dare not click it. Do you think I could climb that right there? Oh well, I don't have a... A bundle of leaves of at least 3 Fangorn leaves from Quickbeam. Open it and see how many are inside. Oh, 6 Fangorn leaves. A small indicating you have helped Quickbeam in the Fangorn Forest. Oh, that must be the post expansion content for Helm's Deep. We can check that out before we journey elsewhere. I do not know where we would go after all this.
Hello there! It's been a long time.
I hope you are well.
Welcome to Isengard.
The look on your face is quite a thing to see, my confused friend. Welcome to Isengard. You have had a number of adventures, I expect, and you believe that we have as well. We have all come a long way from Lothlorien, haven't we? Much of the trip was rather unpleasant, owing to our new friends Ugluk and Grishnak. I suppose they're old friends now. We shan't be seeing them again, and that is a relief. Treebird and Quickbeam are nice fellows, if a little odd. And I do not believe I have grown several inches taller. Oh, I do believe, sorry. Ha 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 ha. I don't mean metaphorically, though perhaps I have at that. I mean that I've actually grown taller. Grown? Grown. Why did I say grown?
I think Pip is trying to confuse you on purpose.
He gets the chance to do that so infrequently that he delights in it whenever the opportunity presents itself. It seems we have gone from the fire back into the firing pan, and for once. Pip and I were dragged halfway across Rohan by our captives. Though we have arrived at Isengard, it was in the strong hands of a friend and not at the whips of Saruman's orcs. It was Treebird who brought us here, you see, and he is... well... he is Fangorn, and Fangorn is he, apparently. This is more difficult than I expected when I began to tell it. We found some pipeweed inside the gatehouse. How about you bring some more out here and I'll try to tell it properly. The gatehouse is filled with rubble, and flooded waters have reached here as well. Slain by grievous wounds or crushed by debris, no orc remain here. No orcs remain here. Oh, can I go in there? No, I'm not allowed. Okay. Oh, pipeweed. So we just need to search 4 different places for any colors around. Okay. Hopefully that means the pits of Isengard are completely destroyed. The forge pits. Aragorn's like, what the fuck?
Allow me to refill my pipe, and I can resume my story.
Ah, very good, my friend. This is very high quality pipeweed of the sort grown in South Farthing back home. Allow me to refill my pipe, and I can resume my story. I was going to tell you about Treebeard and the Ents, I believe. Let me say. But it seems that Aragorn is troubled about something. Perhaps you should speak with him first, and I will continue my story when he has a happier look about him.
That pipeweed was not grown at Isengard. It came from the Shire.
Which means that Saruman has had his eyes upon that land for some while at least. I do not like that at all. If our fortune holds, the wizard will have no further chance for his mischief. His interest in the Shire may have extended only to its pipeweed.
I do not doubt Saruman's ability to strike, even now.
Pip and I met Treebeard after we escaped from the orcs.
You know, a shepherd of the forest. I can tell you about how we met him if you'd like. Hell yeah.
We didn't see him at first, and why not? We had never seen anything like Treebeard before.
You guys... Oh, you're just talking. That's awesome.
Except for trees, I suppose. He does look rather tree-ish.
It's true.
It looks quite lovely in the sunlight, Mary, I dare say.
Oh my. Who are you? And what?
Well, it's nice to meet you, Treebeard. I've never met an Ent before. My name is Peregrine Took, but my friends call me Pippin, or Pip.
I am a hobbit.
You've never heard of hobbits before? I suppose we're always getting left off the old lists and stories. How about you? You add a line for us? Something like, Half-grown hobbits, the hole dwellers. Nice one, Pip.
Oh god, I keep mixing up their voice. That's my issue with these two. I always interchange their voice by accident.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Treebeard. My name is Meriadoc Brundybuck, but most people call me Mary. We have become separated from our friends, and it seems that Saruman's orcs would very much like to find us again and bring us to their master.
He has a peculiar way about him, but he seemed friendly enough to us. He offered to take us to his home, or one of them. He has a few.
Dude, I love the voice Let's keep it in, going forward, right? Are you certain that this is the right place, Treebit? I don't see a house anywhere. Look at the size of that tree, Mary. Is it far, Treebit? Not Treebit? Behind the waterfall? Oh, clever.
It was a rather lovely place, actually. Quite homey, in its own way.
I see a table, but no hobbit-sized chairs.
He offered us a drink that would keep us... what did he say? Green and growing for a long, long time. That was it.
And... 3 bulls. Wait for your new hobbit friends to finish drinking. Go, Pippin, go! What?
The drink tasted like water, but it was even better and more refreshing. A healthy sensation coursed from the hair on my toes to the hair on my head.
That was delicious, Treebit. I feel refreshed and invigorated, as if I had bountiful reserves of energy and could use them for anything at all. But we were going to tell you how we came into your forest, weren't we? I hope I have the energy enough for tale-telling.
Our conversation eventually turned to Saruman and Isengard. Treebird decided something had to be done.
I do not know what to expect, Treebird. Are all of the Ents like you? Oh, the Ent moot. There are so many of them. Do you think they will agree with you about Saruman, Treebird? Only one way to find out, Mary. He has
Now,
to ask them.
Ents take a long time to discuss things. A long time. A very long time.
Greetings to you, my friend, from long ago, when the forest was young and we were not full grown. Many seasons have turned since we last spoke together in the light of either sun or moon. It is many strides from my home. Why have you called me to this place? You greet Baldbark and reminisce about conversations shared and absent friends. Eventually you speak of Saruman. I have been made aware of the wizard's crimes. He worked great evil in the reaches of the forest near my home. I agree that something must be done. What will the others say of this? You thank Baldbark for his supportive words and wish him well. You greet Beachbone, a handsome Ent. His path has crossed with yours several times recently, and the memory of those pleasant conversations is still somewhat fresh. After a polite amount of time, your words turn to the matter of Saruman. You speak of our neighbor as if he is an enemy, and indeed, he does not seem to be the friend he once was. Fumes rise from his home, and the smell gives my nose offense, but that is not a crime. Orcs, too, could come from any number of holes. What evidence marks Saruman as their master?
Beachbone politely declines to discuss the matter with you further, but he agrees to listen to the debate and may in time come around.
It seemed to us they might discuss things forever.
You exchange pleasantries with Quickbeam, one of the younger Ents. His home is not far from the Der Dingle, and sometimes you have seen him walking in the sunlight among the trees. Before much time has passed, the conversation turns to Saruman. Quickbeam seems to have some ideas of the wizard's crimes already.
Saruman has much for which to answer. He is a tree killer, and we have been quiet neighbors for too long already. You find me over hasty, I know. But in this there seems to be little need for discussion, Fanghorn. I have quite made up my mind.
You tell Quickbeam of the two younger hobbits you met, and ask if he will watch them while you speak to the rest of the Ents at the Moot. He readily agrees.
This story is taking longer than I thought it would. Are you hungry? I have become a little peckish.
Okay, Pippin. Sure. You Ents certainly do take time to make up your minds, Treebeard. I feel certain we could have decided this matter 6 or 7 times over, for we were still in the Shire. Merry and Pippin listen as you explain that Quickbeam will watch over them. You feel certain they will like the young Ent, for he is quite hasty in many respects. Well, if you say so, Treebeard, I think you might consider the slow drip of honey in the comb quite hasty in comparison to yourself. So Pip and I will be the judge of that, if you don't mind. Oh, I didn't have to do any of these. Loading, loading, loading. Loading, loading, loading.
That is enough for now, I think. Quite a tale, was it not?
Yeah, it was. Merry Stubborn grumbles and he smiles at you apologetically.
I do not doubt Saruman's ability to strike, even now.
And a cornered beast can still do great harm. Gandalf went ahead to the base of Orthanc. Find him and see what he thinks of the situation. Understood, my king. Fight on Devastating Strike. Ooh, the Devastating Strike one we might do. Yeah, that just increases its multiplier by 7%. That is a lock. And it makes it so that we don't lose until 105. I enjoy that. Oh, that's right, I have to drag and drop. That's... They don't tell you about this stuff. Okay. Put that stuff there. Good. So we need to go over here for the ring for orcs. Damn, dude, this tower is just devastated. Not but damp tents and rubble remain outside Orthanc. You know, actually, you know what would be a great game? Hey, let's repair Orthanc. You've discovered a tattered white house, white hand banner amidst the ruins of Isengard. These grim standards are all that remain of the White Hand outside Saruman himself. You should destroy these. I was thinking of making the tower my house. That house. Damn, dude. It'd be so cool to have a game, like, to repair all this back to its quote-unquote former glory. Make good with the Ents. Get reputation meter. The goal could be like, I don't know, fix the gardens of Isengard, replant trees and stuff, and the holes in the ground, clear out all the water, trade goods, levy taxes. I don't know. Someone better than me can figure that out. But it'd be cool. Or at least part of a game, maybe? Like repairing iconic locations of Middle-earth or something. Like post War of the Ring. You're just like a team of builders going around repairing places. Could go hand in hand with building Gimli's like glittering caves. Oh, there's an idea. Have Gimli lead the group, and you just go around repairing, like, the places where his friends live. Plus extra. The gate thing stands shut and impenetrable. Ah, we do have to go down into the depths for orcs. Okay. Oh, there's debris there. You've encountered a Dunlending trapped under the rubble of the Ring of Isengard. Despite your past conflicts with the Dunlendings in Non-Curanir and Rohan, Quickbeam and Ents spared them at the battle's end, and you feel that such a show of mercy might do much to ease the tensions between all involved. If you are able to free them from the wreckage, perhaps they can be directed home to Dunland. Okay. What? That puddle's too deep for me. Gotta jump it. Okay. Don't get dismounted. I don't see anything here. Oh, I'm looking for banners, not debris here, that's why. That's why I don't see not at all. Those two. Then I'm missing one. It says there's one there, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's pointing me to it. Okay, very good. Where are you? Oh, never mind. You have destroyed all of the White Hand banners in Non-Curanir. erasing the final remnants of Saruman's once mighty army. With the orcs slain and the Dunlendings scattered back into Dunland, all that remains are Orthanc and the destruction that surrounds it. Okay, and the rest are the Dunlendings. Dunlendings. Gotcha. So 2 on the outside ring. Oh no! Cursed puddle! Okay, over here now. Oh, this is the big one. Oh, you know, that'd be a good reason why. That goes right into the depths. I guess sort of expand on that game idea, since I'm still thinking about it anyways, and we're not really doing much. Maybe start off at, like, the Shire and repair a couple Hobbit homes or something, move into Breetown, repair in, then you, like, slowly make your way up to, like, the bigger projects, like Orthanc. Maybe, cleaning out Minas Morgul from all the stench and disgusting stuff, make it a real outpost of Gondor again. Oh. That's an orc. Can't have them around. No, you can't do that. Aura of damage and protection, reduce and increase. Can't have you increase damage on top of the reduce. Search the depths. Oh, I have to go all the way down? Shoot. Okay. Let's go all the way down then. Okay, it didn't dispel it. That's annoying. Dispel! Thank you. Oh, and I'm stunned. Can't do anything. Well, it's certainly flooded. That's good. Die, please. Thank you. No, that's bad. You're supposed to be dead. Oh, he's rampaging. Do I have any food? No. This is a movement speed one. Sure. I guess I should use this stuff, huh? No. Run away. No ground slam for me, please. Unless it's my move. So we're going this way now? Okay. I have to swim through this, man. Bet humans can just walk through it. Dwarf discrimination, that's what this is. The flooding depths shelter a few wounded orcs, but little else. Okay. Good to go then. There's a quest up here? Potentially? Should I check? Probably. Very good. Hello, do you have a quest in here? If not, I'm happy to return to the surface. No quest. Okay. Oh, that is far further down than I thought it was. Some of those are ramps, right? Sons. Back up top. Yeah, we're that singular Dunlending. Oh, which is right here, actually. Lovely. You have freed many Dunlendings from the shattered remains of Isengard and allowed them to return to their people. Your mercy and that of the Ents and at the conclusion of battle shall be remembered in Dunland.
Aragorn is right to advise caution.
Saruman has suffered a defeat, it is true, but we must not be overconfident, or it will be no lasting defeat. He is cunning and full of tricks, and even a cornered beast can do great harm. Indeed, that is when it is most dangerous.
You tell Gandalf that Aragorn has said much the same, and the wizard smiles briefly.
Good! It seems he has learned something from me after all. But this is no time for idle talk. There is a wizard to manage now. Speak to Treebeard. I must think of our next step. The work of the Ents here is done, but Gandalf's work is only beginning. Yours too, perhaps. I do not understand this desire for Bararum, adventure. Do you not enjoy standing in a green field with sunlight on your face? Do you not enjoy drinking deeply of cold mountain waters?
Treebeard rumbles for a moment.
It is no matter. The waters will cleanse this place, but some orcs may still linger. Search the surface and see what you find. Gandalf tells me a friend of yours was imprisoned here. I hope you find some sign of him. We Ents allowed a number of Dunlendings to leave in peace, but saw no other friendly folk.
Okay. Shit. Maybe I should have talked to these guys first. What will Gandalf decide to do with Saruman? An Ent lies here, his skin burned and scorched.
Do you think Saruman understands what he has taken from this world?
He must not. How could he?
Calenglad looks around at the still waters.
I heard Gandalf say that the Ents are slow to be roused, but when they are, there is little that can stand before them. I see it is true, but my heart goes out to this one, who will not return from this ring of stone.
Alright, let's explore west and north. To the west and north we go. Dead orc. This must have been the site of a great battle, for many corpses float in the water here. Almost every bone in this body seems to be broken. What could have done this? Well, I don't know, probably being thrown and crashing something, or maybe a large amount of water pressure. That could do it. Just like sudden water pressure. Maybe he was like in the pits, then just floated up. That's always a possibility. A nearby orc coughs up blood and snarls weakly at you. Oh, you're dying.
My time is through. Curse the trees.
The orc coughs again, and a deathly rattle passes his lips. He will not last long. Despite the pain he feels, the orc musters enough strength to laugh coarsely.
You think only my kind perished? When the flood came, there were prisoners in the pits, and now they are drowned rats. Their lives are on your conscience, wretched dwarf.
The orc laughs weakly and breathes his last.
I do not doubt that the orc believed these words, but I do not. An orc gains nothing by being truthful to us.
But
derive satisfaction by bringing us sorrow. I believe Lothrandir survives, but if he is not brought into the light soon, it may become too late to save him. North of the tower you'll find an entrance to the depths below. Search the waterway deeps for some news of Saruman's captive. He may yet live if we hurry.
I hope you have enough time to listen.
Oh, am I supposed to be talking like that for Treebeard? Oh, jeez. The young hobbits told you of the moot, but did not tell you of our arrival here. You wish to hear that tale? Treebeard seems to give it some thought, and some thought, and some more thought. Eventually his eyes focus on you again. Ents do not often get asked to tell stories, little one, but I will see what I can do. Home. I hope you have enough time to listen.
We marched to war. To Isengard.
That was a rousing march, Treebeard. We have come to the Ring of Isengard sooner than I thought we would, and our business with the wizard waits before us.
Quickbeam peers at the hobbits clinging to your upper branches.
Hold on, little ones. Keep a good grip and do not fall. This way we will smash the wizard's walls. Saruman does not know we approach. He will soon learn it.
Okay.
Strike the wall, my friends. Fangorn and I will keep you undamaged.
Okay. Stomp. Smash. Left and right. Yeah, kill him! Death to the orcs!
Saruman's supply of orcs runs low.
Well, yeah, he sent them all out to war. Makes sense. And he still lost.
Boom, boom, bring it down. Yes, yes. This way, Fangorn.
Die, Urkai! Sweep him! Where are we going, quick beam? Oh, okay. Over here. Left and right. Gather all the orcs. Let's be efficient with our killing now. Yeah, break down that wall, fellas. Bring it down.
Seize and grasp. Hew the stone. This way, Gorn. Look, the gate cannot stand against the might of the Ents.
Fancy.
I will gather the rest of our people, Fangorn, while you press forward through the main gate into Isengard. I will meet up with you beyond the gate.
Boom, boom. The gate of Isengard could not hold us back. We were positively hasty.
Yeah.
Saruman had weapons of his own.
Yeah, like fire?
Saruman fought with smoke and fire.
Damn. The Ents have been driven mad by the fires of
We
Saruman.
paid him back with water.
Well, I don't get to see it? The breaking dam? Dang.
Not long after, one of his servants returned.
Oh. Get back! Get away from me! What has happened here? You have worked some mischief. The little man's eyes start left and right, taking in as much of the devastation as he can. What has happened to Saruman? I bore messages for him from the king, but it seems they are no longer necessary. He turns to go, but you stop him. It is plain he served the wizard and was complicit in his designs. They deserve each other's company. But I cannot swim! Get going. Oh, it's cold.
I set a watch upon the tower. Saruman will work no further harm.
Nice. Good job, Treebeard.
That is the tale, little one.
I have not seen Saruman since Grandma Wormtongue came to the tower. His schemes may be at an end. The water seems to have dampened his spirits. Oh, that is very good. Dampened his spirits. I have enjoyed telling you the tale, little dwarf. I hope you will remember the Ents. It seems to me that Saruman wishes he remembered us sooner. I am glad he did not. That was one, Treebeard. Unclaimed rewards? Cool. Oh, what's this? Small reputation acceleration tomes. Accelerates the progress of your standing with various factions when used. Bonus amount of 1,000 reputation will automatically be added to any reputation until the bonus amount is depleted. Like forever? I guess so. Cool. Swift Blade and Swift Strike. Is that here? Swift Blade and Swift Strike? We're here. 3520, 3520. Oh, one's already been upgraded. You steel your resolve and prepare to enter the flooded deeps below Isengard.
If Lothrindir is down here, we will find him.
This pit has seen better days, but it will see worse still if our friend has come to harm. What few of Saruman's lackeys still lurk in the depths no longer carry out his will. They seem busy scavenging for treasure and fighting among themselves o'er it. Fools! Many doors remain locked to us, and it could be one of these scavengers has picked up the key to whatever cell holds our friend. I will keep searching, as will others of the company, and you should do the same. Defeat these scavengers and see what you can find. Okay, I did come down here too early then. I see. That's fine. No, don't. Whatever. Die, scavenger! Force of evil! We'll attack sometime soon. Okay, there we go. Our last three, right here.
don't know why, it's always this one that is like the hardest one to kill for some reason. Just because his damage output. Jesus. Let's wait for our health to come back a little bit. I keep forgetting to do Battle Frenzy. It's basically just free. A key drops from the scavenger's hand. Could gold deer be right? Oh. Didn't need to kill this one. Goldo deer, I'm coming! I found a key.
Ah, you found a key. I have found half a dozen already.
Oh.
Return to the surface and find Halbarad.
There are some buildings in the wall to which he has not yet gained entry, and these keys may unlock some of those. Before I left him, he said he was planning to search the buildings northwest of the tower. That is where you should seek him.
Okay. Enchantment runes.
Golodir sends more keys. Very well.
There are doors enough, that is certain. LotRo must be behind one of them. Speak to me when you're ready to search another building in the wall for my lost kinsman.
Are you ready to continue the search for Lothrindir?
We must remain hopeful. Though the search has been fruitless to this point, there are still many buildings in Isengard where we may be held, and we will search them all if we must.
There are many hidden rooms within the Ring of Isengard. Does my kinsman live still within one of these chambers?
Spoke, but we all know what I meant. Oh, am I not nerfed? Wait. What was it? Oh yeah, I don't have the buff anymore. No longer weighed down by my level 10 decision. I think it was actually level 6, but... Search the flooded pits for some signs of the captive. That seems to be locked. I cannot go any further. Oh, I don't know that. Far below in a large room, Halbrod beckons you on.
I came to this room from another passage. It seems that the walls of Isengard is a warren of rooms and tunnels, but we will search them all for my kinsman. Saruman cannot hide him from us forever.
Halbrod stops speaking and listens for a moment to the steady dripping of water in a distant corner.
Wait. Someone comes.
A pox you, dwarf! You should not have come back. And you come in the company of another ranger? Have you not killed enough of their kind?
I know who you are, Gun-Eyne. Lothrander spoke of you when we rode south. Tell us where he is, and it will go easier for you.
What makes you so certain you want to see him, ranger? Very well. I will grant your wish. Lothrandir, come show your friends what has become of you.
No! Angmarium witch, what have you done to him?
I am not responsible for this. Your friend refused to cooperate with my master. He tried to resist. Saruman broke his mind.
You lie! Tell us the truth, Gun-Eyne!
Bro. Come back to us, Lothrandir. You see no recognition in Lothrandir's eyes. He shakes and convulses before you, a pitiful figure that bears little resemblance to the strong-willed man you remember. Of all Saruman's crimes, this may be the one that strikes nearest to your heart. He seems to be trying to speak, but his words are muffled and his voice weak. Fall.
What is it, Lothrandir? Golodir, look! Is that... Oh no.
Fall. Kun.
Falcon, what are you trying to tell us, Lothrandir? The Falcon clan is defeated. They have paid for their betrayal, my friend. What sorcery have they worked on my kinsman? Lothrandir is a shell of himself, and I will make those responsible for his sad state reap the reward of their crime. The Falcon clan may have paid, Halbrod, but this woman has not. Saruman has not. Lothrandir cannot avenge himself on them, so I will do it in his stead. Now the witch dies. Golodir, hold! Will her death ease even the smallest portion of our grief? It will not, Golodir. I know that! I know that better than anyone. You will never know what you and your master took from us, Gun-Eyne. No words of mine can make you feel what we felt for our kinsmen. But know this, in Voroshil, Lothrandir showed you kindness. No others of my kin would have done the same.
No! I am sorry. I am sorry we did not come in time, my friend. Let me kill her, man. Come on. Damn it. You've seen anger in Gun-Eyne's eyes before today, and fear, but never have you seen the look she gives you now. Her expression is pained. All I wanted was a name. I wanted to be someone again. I wanted a family to replace the one I had lost. Friends to take the place of my emptiness, but there is no one. Look at them. That is what I wanted. But no one will miss me. No one will cry when I will gone. No one will mourn. Well, no shit, you did this. You are the enemy. You deserve death. I wanted a name, but all I have done is take names. Why do I still serve Saruman? He has not given me what I sought. He could not. I gain nothing by furthering the wizard's plans. I speak now for myself, dwarf. I will not allow you and your friends to leave this place as you are.
You cannot stop us from leaving, witch.
I will not let you leave before you hear these words. Lothrandir is still alive.
What can this be?
That says corpse. I don't know about that. Unless you're gonna do some Angmarian sorcery, then I'd rather just kill you, man. Don't resurrect Lothrandir and have him be a zombie. For the first time, Gun-Ein's eyes are alight with a fierce and sudden joy. She exults in her words and radiates a restless energy. You spoke of the strength of Lothrandir's will, and you were not wrong. Saruman tried to exert control over his mind. Tried with every ounce of his power, but still your friend resisted. The wizard wove convincing illusions and portraits of despair, but still Lothrandir fought. Many and powerful were the tricks he employed to break your friend's mind, but each one failed. Lothrandir remained strong, and the wizard could find no means of bending him to his will. In the end, Saruman had to abandon the effort. He took another prisoner from his cell, a Falcon Clan warrior named Kenneth, who had proved unable to work in the pits, and dressed him in Lothrandir's garb. That is the poor creature you see before you. He has at last earned his freedom. What? Why do this whole charade? Gun-Ein hands you a small nondescript key. Lothrandir is in a cell in this building's southernmost passage.
Gun-Ein, your crimes are many, and I do not forgive them. But we would have left this place believing our kinsman to be lost. I am grateful for this thaw in your heart. For that reason, I name you Mercy, and grant you safe passage from Isengard. We have no quarrel.
Mercy.
Return the way you came, and look for the southernmost passage.
We'll find Lothrandir. Well, obviously not this. Okay. Oh, it was the first door I tried. Very good. Squinting in the half-light, a pile of rags revealed itself to be a weary prisoner. Dude, you're lucky you didn't die from the rubble, gonna be honest.
Is that you? I did not think I would see you again. The wizard was not pleased when you escaped. I almost felt sorry for Saruman. I think his orcs are endlessly disappointing him. Lothrandir, it is good to see you alive, my friend. Lothrandir is safe, and we have accomplished our aim. I will be glad to leave this place behind us. Let us leave this sunken pit.
I know Gandalf too well to believe he comes from my counsel. But you, Theoden King, it is not too late. Only I can help you now. Bah! You do not know the path of wisdom. Good day!
Saruman! I did not say you could go. Gandalf the Grey was betrayed by you, but I am not he. I am Gandalf the White, returned from death. Saruman, your staff is broken. You will work no more mischief here.
I cannot overstate my joy at Lothrindir's safe return.
I do not forgive Gunhine her crimes, but I hope that the new woman that is Mercy finds some measure of peace. She has no place in Isengard any longer, and the path she takes sorry. The path and the path she takes from here will determine whether she ever finds another. Aw, man, that's a might downgrade. I don't know. I lose 20 might, but gain some vitality. Like 34 vitality. I'll take it, but I'm not gonna equip that.
What has become of Saruman?
Lothrindir suffered greatly at the hands of his captors, but his will remains strong, and I am certain he will recover from their torments. But what has become of Saruman? A crowd gathers by the foot of Orthanc. Go learn from them what has happened. I will rejoin you shortly. What do we got? Devastating strike? Ah, dang it. A duplicate. I'm thinking Saruman's not gonna die here. Okay. But I don't think this game's going to do the scouring, is it?
I am pleased to hear my kinsman is safe.
And I wished often that my friends might be close at hand, but I did not give voice to that desire, for I would not have wanted them put in danger. It is well that Lothrindir has emerged from the pit of Isengard unharmed. Saruman emerged too, but not for long, and though he has returned to the tower, I feel that his threat is ended. Gandalf will tell you more, if you would listen. I expect some further mischief of Saruman. I was not wrong to expect it, but all is ended now, and safely.
Saruman will no longer be a danger to Rohan.
You were surprised to see a deep sadness in his eyes. I offered him his freedom, but after working such deceits as he has done for so long, he did not see that it was an offer made in good faith. The treacherous see only treachery, and so it was with Saruman at the end. He has his life, but I fear he will not see this as a mercy. I have cast him from the Order and from the White Council. His staff is broken, and he will work no further plots. But he has his life. He will remain within Orthanc, and think on his old designs and mourn. But he will no longer endanger Rohan. I think he knows that if Mordor does have victory in the days ahead, the servants of that land will not forget the treacheries he worked on his own behalf.
The Riddermark will suffer at the hands of Saruman no longer.
He is locked in his tower, and Gandalf has cast him from the Order of the Wizards. The traitor used one last weapon, and it may have been his deadliest, the power of his voice. I know the extent of his crimes, and even so I nearly succumbed to the soothing persuasion of his words. We are fortunate Gandalf was here, and could shatter the reverie.
Don't do it, Pippin.
The most peculiar thing happened.
Saruman and Gandalf engaged in a debate a few moments ago. Just when Gandalf seemed to get the upper hand, this object came hurtling down from us from an upper window. It hit no one, thank goodness, but it would have been quite hurt had the aim been better. It was a dark globe of crystal, but with a fiery core deep within its heart. I picked it up, and it seemed much heavier than its size. Very odd. I carried up the steps to give it to Gandalf, but when he saw what I bore, he hurried down and took it from me quickly. He says it was thrown not by Saruman, but by Grima Wormtongue, who and I had the distinct displeasure of meeting just yesterday. The globe is a mystery. I wonder what it was.
Is it true? The threat of Isengard has ended?
Saruman had occupied our thoughts for so long, and caused so much hardship. I had never believed he would not. We have come this so far, from Rivendell, through Hollin, into Enedwaith and Dunlin, and here at last to the stronghold of Saruman. Many of my kin fell along the way, but each of them, all of them, were allies of the king to come. Aragorn, son of Arathorn, heir of Isildur. You, too, have been a friend of Aragorn, and to all the Grey Company. I thank you, Threlfish. Wherever our road leads now, know that you have my thanks and my friendship. Ooh, look at that pocket item. Almost 200 might? God damn. Allies of the King. Friend to the heir of Isildur. You have done all you can to assist the allies of the king in pursuing his destiny. Nice. But, where does the next chapter start? Oh, Volume 3 gift box. Whoa. Statue of Candaith? Portrait of the Grey Company. A Ring of Bedburahir. Whoa. This memento of the Grey Company serves to remind you of the friends you have lost. Its likeliness is that of the Ring of Barahir, worn by Aragorn Elisar, heir of Isildur and the leader of the Dunedain. Shit, man, I'll wear that. Fuck it. There's no might on it, but it just seems appropriate at this time. Okay, so we have quote-unquote done Isengard. I guess the only path forward is Quickbeam? But that's just going to start the post-expand content, not necessarily the volume. And we did never discover what happened to Glaomon, Horn, Nuna, and Celadon? Yeah, Celadon. I wonder what happened to them. Okay, well, let's go talk to Quickbeam, I guess. I don't know if I will do the post-expansion stuff for Helm's Deep, because I'm sort of curious just to continue the story, to be honest. But we'll look at it nonetheless. Despite my curiosity. Though if I have to talk in the Ent voice much, I'll probably just skip it. It does hurt my throat. It does hurt my throat. What's this? Oh, random ass ping from mobile game Discord. Be gone with you.
You are far from home.
Tarum, the orc shall not bother us again. Let the tree killer rot in his tower, or come forth and face us once more. All he has sown has been laid to waste. Now then, I have one more thing to ask of you before I journey to the forest.
Let's not be hasty.
You see, little one, I mourn for all that have suffered at Saruman's hands. Poor Peachbone was not the first, but I hope that he is the last to endure such horror. Long ago, when Saruman and his orcs first sought to cut into the forest, 3 of my Rowan friends bore the brunt of that choice. Orcs felled them all, and left only the faintest debris in their wake. If Saruman is to be punished for his misdeeds, I would ask that you seek what remains of my friends. Okay. Oh, here. Gotcha. Well, I'm now not allowed to use mounted combat skills here. Why? Okay, well, going up the cliff was the wrong decision. LotRO Farn Seed. Farne, I guess. LotRO Farne. Carn Myries. Carna Myrie. Whatever. The last one is in this encampment. Well, somewhere in the encampment. I think I may have just gone the wrong way. Oh, well. Nope, we're fine. Lassimista. Return to Quickbeam. We'll go the way I didn't go.
See the entire burned down camp. Why not? Alright, quick beam. We're almost there. We'll be quick.
Oh, hasty folk.
Perhaps not all is lost then. With these seeds, new life can spring forth in the valley. 2 of these seeds shall remain in my keeping, little one, and I shall return to the forest. As for Mista's seed, plant it at the base of Orthanc, and let us see what the tree killer thinks of that. Tarum. Saruman shall rot in his tower as the forest bursts forth around him. Okay. Ah man, the Worstie's just so much faster than the goat. It's so sad. Maybe one day, goat. Maybe one day. Oh, I guess I can change the appearance of this, huh? Do I care about any of this? King's Banner? Oh, the King of Rohan? How about not? Do all. Light Wold Halter? Oh, and I can change the coloration. None of these look good, man. Come on. Starlight stuff. Heck no. Alright. Hopefully one day can be a goat. For a proper dwarf. Alright, where are we? Oh, fertile ground, right here. Oh, whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. You've planted Mista's seed at the base of Orthanc. Talk to Quickbeam at Dern Dingle. The Huorn outside Isengard can guide you to Dern Dingle. Okay. The Huorn on the cliff. It's probably that route as well, right? Oh no, that just goes to the Stone Dance. Oops. Shoot. Okay, I have to go the long way.
Missed my jump. Oh, wait. I guess that's the path you're supposed to go. I've just been going the difficult way. Huorn. Ah, there we go. Fangorn. Oh, that takes us back to Isengard. Okay. Darn Dingle. The Ents of Fangorn Forest? I'm gonna check this first. Okay, it's just crafting stuff for level 95. Huh. And is that better than the one we already have? So let's say, armor 130 to 113 to... No! Nowhere even close! Oh. And this is just another vendor for that stuff. Oh yeah, there's no reason to do this then. Come do your dailies in the Fangorn Forest. You must do your dailies, ding dong.
What business have you with the Ents?
Oh, you're also a barter?
You are far from home.
You can get bundles of stuff. Oh, you can get a teleport at acquaintance level. That's interesting. Bow? Oh no, that's a crafting recipe. Circlet? Whoa, the strong helmet of the Onodrim. I mean, it's fate, my vitality. I don't really care about that. I'd rather have the vitality on it. Home of the Black Huorn with Honeycomb. Oh, you can just summon a little Huorn to be with you. Interesting. I trust you found your way.
Hasty folk.
Without too much trouble. We have done as much as we can at Isengard, but my attention must turn back to the forest before its upheaval can bring any more harm.
Let's not be hasty.
Sure. Tarum, I have returned not a moment too soon. Can you hear it, little one? These woods are angry and have been thrust into chaos in our wake. I worry for what has become of my fellow Ents' homes and what could be lurking beyond our sight. If you would search Treebeard's home, the mead to the north, and even look about the trees here in Turndingle, we can move to settle the forest once more.
You should not be giving your right name away like so.
If we are to reclaim this forest, it will take more than the two of us, little one. A few of my Huorns still wander these woods, yet I have not seen them in some time. I would ask that you seek them out while I continue to tend to Turndingle. One lurks to the north, another lurks in the forest center to the west, and one off the path to the southwest. Do not fear. My horns are gentle so long as you do not aim to bring them harm. Okay. Oh. Yeah, check south. Any upheaval? No? I wasn't close enough? Okay, never mind. You see nothing strange around Durndingle. Okay. Oh, I guess I need to go north out instead of west. Thinking... do something else, but okay. It's just Aerolingosaur up here. Oh my god, there's a lot of it. This Huorn has gone tree-ish and will not awake as others might. Search Willing Hall for signs in the Easeful Mead. Oh, okay, way north. Way more north than way west. The mead is fraught with brambles, and you can faintly hear nearby chittering. Okay. Then just follow the road all the way west? Yeah. Norbog, Forest Queen, Forest Soldier. Is it just bugs around here? Bogwalker. I don't need that Scarn anymore. Need something called Anorian. Anorian? Anorian? I have no clue. Welling Hall. Ah, Treebeard's home. The Great Waterfall. Welling Hall appears calm, but the growls of wood trolls can be heard to the northeast. Oh, I can't steal some of the Ent drop? Damn. Maybe I could grow to be as tall as a human. Whoa, that was a crazy rubber band. Alright, let's go to, down there. Turn this in. And find the Huorns. So we are neutral with the Ents of the forest. If we become an acquaintance, we can get a fast travel thing to come here. Slimy Entwash Slug.
Wood flies. Nothing, spooky about this forest. It's pretty chill, honestly. Guessing players were bored when they got to the post-expansion content for this. The forest is just all flies and little bugs. This Huorn has been slain by the insects and wood trolls of the forest. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Oh, there's one alive. That's good. The Huorn does not respond to your approach. The Huorn stirs from its rest and begins walking towards Dingle. So now we just need to get on the western road and go back in.
Stand now and rest a while.
I am saddened to hear that 2 more of my friends have fallen silent, but I am glad to see this dear Huorn once more. I only wish I could have returned sooner to help them. He has long wandered these woods, and we have known each other well in our time. I can trust him as I am now sure I can trust you.
Home. You are hasty folk.
These are not good tidings. I am thankful that Dingle is free of threats, or we can begin our task of reclaiming the forest from this very spot. However, the wood trolls concern me greatly, and to hear chittering at such a distance leads me to think the insects have grown beyond our control. I must think on what we are to do next, little one.
Let's not be hasty.
Yeah, no, I think I'm good with the Ents. Let's return to Helm's Deep, I think, and find out where we need to go. Unless it's this here, West Gondor. Here, we'll track it just in case there's nothing at Helm's Deep. I'll just cancel these, because obviously we're not going into Isengard. It's gone now. Okay. To Helm's Deep. You leaves. Is there any quest here for me? We'll look inside the Hornburg. If there isn't, then I guess Eowyn is our direction. There would be a symbol appearing on the map right now. Okay, so we need to go to Eowyn, who resides in Dunharrow. Eowyn being and Dunharrow is... We need to go to Harrow, then ride.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
You do not have one to Underharrow, so we'll go to Grimslade and see if Grimslade does. Okay.
I'm afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Let's see if Aldberg can do it then. Yes, the only path from Grimslade is Helm's Deep. Okay.
I am afraid
Underharrow. No, but Edoras should surely have it. Alright. Surely the last fast travel, right?
I do not know if we will
Underharrow?
survive this onslaught.
Very good. To Dunharrow, we ride! Alright, now we go up the switchbacks. Almost there. Alright, Eowyn. What news do you have for me? Oh.
I am glad you have come with such haste, for these troubles weigh heavily upon me.
The muster of the Rohirrim? What? Whoa! I did not see that. Nope, I didn't read that either.
What brings you to these lands?
Hail, Threlvish, and well met. We have much to speak of.
I am glad you have come with such haste, for these troubles weigh heavily upon me.
And I do not know how they may be overthrown. It is my uncle's choice to ride to Minas Tirith and thereby satisfy the vows of his forefathers. How did we just skip to this? Wait a second. I thought there was supposed to be a whole scene that we get to see, like, the beacons lit. Are they just skipping that, assuming everyone knows what happens? And, like, where's the context? If I didn't watch the movie, I didn't know what was happening right now. Right?
Your aid is welcome, friend.
What's this called?
I am glad you have come with such
The
haste,
Muster of the
for these
Rohirrim?
troubles weigh
Hold
heavily
on,
upon
I
me.
need to see if this is part of, like, the next expansion or not. Quest, Book 1, Chapter 1. Starts in Dunharrow. Quest chain. Yeah. So the last quest was Allies of the King. Okay. So it just hard jumps to this. Dude, that's so weird. That's weird. Isn't it? Just hard jumping to this? Like, no introduction about, or like a little cutscene about, you know, the beacons getting lit and everything? Like, go relay news that the beacons are lit or something to the king, and then go here, like... Whereas she's just like, I'm glad you've come in great haste, it's my uncle's choice to ride. Like, what? That's such a hard disconnect. It is my uncle's choice to ride to Minas Tirith and thereby satisfy the vows of his forefathers, but why should he not ride for Gondo with every sword he can command, either by oath or love? It is folly to allow proven warriors to abandon my uncle's course, lest it be doomed by their absence. And yet in the early hours Aragorn and his kinsmen departed Dunharrow for the paths of the dead. He spoke of need, but I can see no need on that road, save that of a yawning tomb that hopes to be filled. The dead men of Dunharrow do not suffer the living to pass. Several of the men saw him go and speak words of despair. Find these men and set their minds aright if you can, and when you return, do the same to me. I do not think you can, but I must wear a brave face for the men and will not give in to sorrow for their sake.
The grim Northerners departed Dunharrow at first light.
And did not stay to explain the course. I would think then cowardly had I not seen the road they took. South, along the Dimholt road. That way lies death.
You explain that Aragorn had his reasons for taking such a road, but Cedric waves away your words.
I do not doubt he had reasons, friend, but it is clear his loyalty is not to Theoden King. We will have need of every man if we are to ride to Minas Tirith as my king commands, and I see we are cheated of a powerful fighting force by Aragorn's choice. I count the chances of our success against the enemy less and less with each sword he takes with him into the mountain. I saw the winged beast over Edoras. I know what dangers we face.
Well, I don't. I what beast went over Edoras? What?
Men are still arriving at Dunharrow from all corners of the Mark.
But I don't think it will be enough. I rode forth from Hornburg as my king commanded, and most hamlets and villages responded to his call with clear voices and proud hearts. But this day I see few of those who spoke loudest. On my return from Forlaw and Wildermoor, I was beset by an orc raiding party. The injuries I sustained will keep me from riding in my king's train, to my frustration and disappointment. Swords and spears need men to wield them, and that resource is in short supply. I say men, but the blood of Theoden King's niece Eowyn burns for Rohan, and she would fight bravely for the kingdom were it permitted. Alas, it is not so, and the both of us will be kept from dying what we desire, for I am a man injured and she a woman unwounded. Unhappy fortunes. Bowser remains dissatisfied that his injury will keep him from war.
This road leads to the Grimmerberg. Why would anyone go to that haunted mountain?
Or tread the paths beneath it? That is not bravery. Only folly could lead my feet there. You assured Darloff that Aragorn considers his reasons for braving that road sufficient, but the soldier shakes his head. I hope he is not wrong. It seems a great shame to allow a skilled warrior to disappear into such a place when we could use his talents elsewhere, at other battles. I feel like I'm missing a huge chunk of information here. Like everyone, like there's like a quest line I feel like I'm missing.
It was just a game. I did not think
Hold
it would
on.
go inside.
Let me see. What's the next one? Next quest? Just out of curiosity. Is it taking me into the dead man's path? I don't know, man. What is this expansion called? Hold on a second. Maybe that'd be, The Road to Gondor. Volume 4, The Strength of Sauron. Goes until level 105. Okay. What expansion is it, though? This volume aims, part of the epic quest is aid the people, blah 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 blah. Okay, that didn't tell me what expansion. What part? What expansion, please? Mordor expansion. Okay. And what can you tell me about the Mordor expansion? It was released in 2017. Oh! We're getting into more recent content. 2017, huh? Raise the game's level cap to 105 to 115. No, this is not the expansion we are on. Because we're level 95. Okay, so that was full of shit. We're not in the Mordor expansion. The 5th expansion. Okay, let's look up the 5th expansion. Was Helm's Deep. A new level cap to 95. What? But it just said it raised it to 115 in the 6th? Oh, now I'm really confused. Is there like a Wikipedia for this shit? The Breaking of Isengard, yeah, we did that.
Oh, let's see here. Volume 4, The Strength of Sauron, began in March 2015. Okay, so we're in 11-year-old content now instead of 20-year-old. Okay. That's not bad. Let's see here. Lord of the Rings. Turbine. Lord of the Rings Online. Okay, here we go. So Western Rohan was added in 2013. Fangorn Forest, Pass of the Dead, Gondor, and the Dead Marshes were 2014. Okay, so Fangorn was actually relatively recent then. Huh. Well, recent in a relative way, right? Not like a actual recency. Okay. So I guess we'll just do this then. Since this seems to be the only path I can figure out, right? So, Path of the Dead. But then why does this exist? Do we not go along this path? Okay, hold on. I'm spoiling myself now, but I don't care. Okay, so we go through the Path of the Dead, then we come out here. Blackroot Vale. Where's the Blackroot Vale? Western Gondor. This map does look somewhat similar to Fangorn, so that does make sense. Then it gets super high res. Like, holy shit, it gets high res. Central Gondor, the Havens of Belfalos. Whoa. Dol Amroth? Shit, dude. Okay, that stuff's really high res. Okay.
We are plagued with ill fortune. A child may have followed Aragorn into the paths of the dead.
We are plagued with ill fortune. An encampment of this size is bound to attract the attention of children and others who live near. That much I expected. But I did not expect even children to act in such reckless, foolhardy fashion. This boy tells me one of his friends, Elfdag, may have followed Aragorn into the paths of the dead. I thought it the mere boast of a child, but none have seen Elfdag today. I dispatched a number of men to find him, but they, too, have not returned. Elfdag is the grandson of Elfhelm. If we cannot have lost we cannot have lost him in this fashion.
I did not mean for it to go so far.
We watched the men ride to the mountain in the morning, and then Elfdag challenged me to follow them, and I did the same to him. And before you could say Helm Hammerhand, we were right up to the dark door. I returned to the camp after that, and I thought he followed at my heels, but now he is gone, and no one has seen him.
If I bring you to the entrance, will you enter the mountain and search for Elfdag?
You are a hero, are you not? Overheard some of the men speaking of your deeds, and by account you seem an accomplished adventurer. If I bring you to the entrance, will you enter the mountain and search for Elfdag? I will not follow you in, I promise. Let me know if you're ready, and I'll bring you to the place. If you have a fellowship of like-minded adventurers, bring them along too. I dare say that place...
Yeah, do you have friends? Oh, you don't? Oh, okay, never mind.
I will bring you to the dark door, and, I will wait outside for you.
Yeah, no fellowship rides with me.
The Dimholt Road leads to the Dark Door and the paths beneath the haunted mountain where the dead walk. Few dare to go that way.
Is that better than what I'm using? Oh, it totally is. Nice, new potion. Let's unlock the old ones and just sell them.
Have you come here seeking Elfdag? I have ventured beneath the mountain with several of my men, but we ran afoul of the dead, and only I survived the encounter. I fled the cavernous room where they fell, but I feel no shame for it. It was folly to come here. There was a passage we thought to search, in the southwest wall of the cavernous room, but we were set upon before we could venture that way. If you seek Elfdag, that is a good place to begin. But wait! Before you go, are you journeying within by yourself? Or do you have a fellowship? Ah! No! I'm by myself! I'm a loser! I'm sorry! Well, good luck to you. Tread carefully, for this place is of great danger. Okay. Goodbye. I'll just go by myself. No one to call me when the dead are near. Oh, hello. Level 96. All must die.
No, no, no. I'm pretty happy staying alive. Not everyone needs to die. Fuck off. Spooky ghosts. This place belongs to the dead. For long. Dude, stop the circling of me! Stop it! Bro, fuck off. One of Waldir's companions lies here, a victim of the dead. Some of Waldir's companions lie beside the unsettling stream. Do they do that on purpose? Don't circle me, please. I'm not a fan. Another Waldir's companions lies here. His outstretched hand. I couldn't read the rest of that. You see movement in a tunnel to the west. Is it Elfdag? Oh, okay. Well, that one didn't aggro for whatever reason. Dying soldier.
My wounds are severe, but we did not check this tunnel.
God, I can't wait till I don't have to be in this place any longer. You found Elfdag. He cowers in the court ahead, frightened by the dead.
Are you a champion? Are you here to help me? Watch out! The dead are everywhere, even if you cannot see them.
You have proven your persistence to the dead, and they retreat warily.
Is that all of them? Is it possible to say for certain? You're a great adventurer, I can tell, but I think we should leave at once. These dead men won't stay away for long, no matter how often they are defeated. We'll speak once we are above ground, yes? I overheard some things you will want to know.
You are not going to tell my grandfather, are you?
I had heard everything in hand, but I am certain he would not think so. If you tell him of this adventure of mine, he is bound to lock me up in Underharrow, and the wife of the Thane does not appreciate young lads or lasses underfoot. She always scowls when she sees my friends and me about. I dare say we'd be safer neath Dwimmerberg than in the house of Ellen Fremdon.
Elfdag's expression is one of horrified fear, and you quickly assure him that he will keep his freedom if he tells you what he saw.
Well, it was dark and there were shadows flitting about, but if you really strained your ears you could hear whispers and sighs. The voices of the dead. I gathered from their talk that a man had come through hours before and claimed he could free them from their curse. Some of the dead followed him and left in his wake, but others of the dead did not believe his claim and they stayed behind. These are especially cruel, and they have abandoned any hope of escaping the curse. These are now the ruthless dead, and they hate the living and the dead alike.
Elfdag shivers.
I suppose I'm glad to be back above ground after all.
Elfdag is safe, but his words raise further questions.
You have exceeded your reputation this day.
Choose one? Maximum level 140. What the frick? Okay, I guess I'll choose the Major Essence.
You've exceeded your reputation this day. I did not relish the thought of telling Elfhelm that his grandson had disappeared beneath the haunted mountain. Perhaps I would have saved my... Perhaps I would have had my brother do it.
Eowyn thinks for a moment and then nods.
Yes, but this grumbling would have been insufferable.
I ask you to travel the paths of the dead, and by that way, come into Gondor.
Okay, that's really fucked up of you just to ask me all of a sudden, Eowyn. Okay.
Elfdad's adventure beneath the Dwimmerberg may have been ill-advised, but it has given us warning of a new danger. Aragorn has passed into Gondor, and it seems from Elfdag's report that he is followed by some number of the dead that believe he can offer them redemption. I cannot say if it is true or if it be false, but as long as the dead men believe it, Aragorn need not fear them. But this other group, these restless dead, if they have forever cast their lot in with Sauron, then Aragorn will have no safety from them. Neither will the folk of Gondor, and our friend's passage may have planted a dangerous seed in the minds of the ruthless dead. With no hope of redemption, what reason is there to remain within the mountain? If you have no desire to atone for your evils, what would prevent you from aiding to the number of your sins? I ask you to travel the paths of the dead, dwarf, and by that way come into Gondor. The people there must be protected, and if they cannot be saved from the threat of the ruthless dead, they must flee to a place of safety if any still exists in this world.
Through the mountain. Okay. I'll do my best. Hello, Vault Keeper.
Welcome and
Open
well
my
met,
vaults.
my friend.
Up that one. This one. Throw in all this shit. Ignore the game errors. Keep tossing in. Ignore the space. You're fine. You go there. You go there. You go there. Okay. That is +4, you're +3, okay. Deal with that one day when it's full, but today is not that day. It's because I'm full on the, whatchamacallits, the ancient script. Yeah, right here. I'm 10,000 out of 10,000. Accepted as currency by the scholars of Archives of Rivendell. Oh. We'll do that eventually, I guess. Why is this one a shield? No clue. Alright, we probably don't need this Aldberg teleport anymore, so goodbye. And so, we go into the darkness of death. Cold dread grips your heart as you approach the dark door once again. Yeah, the game didn't need to tell me that I was feeling that, because I already feel it. God, I hate horror. Cold air hangs heavily in the great open space. Can I get in there? Wait, hold on. We're gonna take a slight detour. I'm curious of something. Is this like an instance or what? Oh, this is not the way. Okay. Guess it's on the other side of the thing? Maybe? Or maybe not? Don't see any way up there. Huh. And we have no reason to go in there, huh? It's weird. Yeah, you don't have to circle me. Be gone. We leave through the other door. With great relief, you emerge from the cave. Now you must find a settlement. Blood here, Veil Watcher.
Have you heard the rumors of enemies pressing in from all sides?
How did you come to be here? I must be mistaken, but I am certain I saw you come from those haunted paths under the mountain. If that is true, and you are as mighty as you appear, the steward will want to speak with you. We're in need of hardy folk, especially now that Lord Duina here has ridden east. Follow the river Blackroot to the south, and you shall find a settlement called Morlad upon a hill to the west. There you shall find Post-Helms, our steward. Okay. Cool. So we're officially in Western Gondor now? We're in the Blackroot Vale. Yeah, this is all Western Gondor. Okay. Oh, there's the big stone we saw in that one instance back in Dunland. Where Isildur spoke with the Dunlandings, or the cave people, the wild men from the cave. I remember that. 6. Oh, we get to see what the new ore looks like. That's not new ore. Damn. Oh, maybe that's new ore? No. What is this? Frickin' Anorian? What level are you? 100. Hosts of the West. Processing. Chisels. It's all 100. I can make essences or whatever this is. You have found Morlad as Lute here described. Now seek Post-Helms. Is this another Mirkwood situation where all the stuff here is just more Rohan? Looking that way. Dang, that one-handed axe is almost as good as my two-hander. Oh, roving threats. Oh, level 100. Oh, okay. Foes from Tarlin's crown have been seen throughout western Gondor. Near a noble and Dol Amroth seeks assistance of a brave hero to put an end to this threat. Oh yeah, that's down there. Prosperity of Western Gondor.
How may I help you, friend?
Underhollow quick travel. Western Gondor. Minas Tirith. Belfalos and Dor en Ernil. Huh. Going to not track this right now. Level 100.
If you are a friend of Gondor, welcome to Morlad.
If you are not, listen to my words and hasten your feet elsewhere.
We have troubles enough in the Vale without your adding to them. Strange things have been happening here of late, and it has stirred in the creatures of the Vale a form of madness. I could not say what has caused it, but I know the creatures are oft driven into a frenzy when approached. I have seen beasts cast themselves at the very walls of Mordlad for no reason at all, doing themselves great injury in the process. Do you want to know what I think? I think it is the whisper of death that has done this, but let us not speak of that now. It is but a matter of time before one of the beasts is driven into the heart of the city. It would ease my mind some if you could defeat a number of the frenzied creatures in the Vale, or the bears and the birds that might be next. We might speak again once that is done.
These are troublesome times indeed.
I thought not but death itself ever wandered forth from those wretched paths. I now see my folly. Tell me, stranger, what has brought you to Gondor?
Gondor needs your aid.
Oh my god, what?
How may I help you, friend?
Fuck, dude, that sounded so much like a World of Warcraft voice line. I hate to say it, but like, holy shit. Gosh, what was it? Holy shit. I think it was a Warcraft 3 voice line, actually. Because I play Warcraft 3 custom games a lot. Wait, can I hear it one more time?
How may I help you, friend?
Not that one, not that one.
Gondor needs your aid.
God, there's something really similar in Warcraft 3 to that. These are dangerous times, as I am certain you know well. Long has it been since Gondor faced such a conflict, and should we fail now, I doubt there shall be any battle left to fight. Ever since Lord Duin here, his sons, and our warriors rode east to Minas Tirith, we have stood nearly defenseless. For our own part, we have held the line, but it has not been without great cost. My guards know well what troubles face the Vale, and I would ask that you speak to them. One as skilled as yourself would be a powerful ally, should you wish to aid us.
How may I help you, friend?
I have served Lord Dun here as chief counselor and one of his most trusted friends for many years. It was for this reason I was chosen to be steward during his absence. Yet, where leadership came to him naturally, I have not found any comfort in this role. I am without counsel of my own, for none of the guard can be spared and too few of the townsfolk have any tactical knowledge. I would ask Lady Rosfin for aid, but she is disinclined to speak to me as of late. If you would, try to persuade her to aid me, for the good of Blackroot Vale.
These are troublesome times indeed.
I saw you arrive earlier, traveler, and I knew it only a matter of time before you came to me. The old man is a wise advisor, but he is not as well suited to leadership. What few of us remain have held the lands west of the River Blackroot, but our archers have grown wary. Ever since the orcs sacked Tingobel to the east, our troubles have only grown more dire. Belogant seemed pleased by your arrival, so perhaps you should seek him above.
Well met.
Hail! Dwarf, is it? I and the archers of Morlad have been spending more and more time holding the Blackroot from the orcs. They stage raids from Tingobel and have grown so bold as to approach Morlad. I assure you, none of them shall get past us. You see, the archers of the Vale are known throughout Gondor for their skill with the bow. However, we have fewer and fewer arrows each day, so I'd ask that you travel into the field and return some to us. I promise that if the orc should return while you are away, we shall not pierce you with our arrows. Okay. Sell the bounty of my fields to these suppliers.
How may I help you, friend?
Ah, you must be the traveler that arrived today. It is true that the Vale faces many problems in recent days, some much more tangible than others. Word from the south speaks of something stirring the peace of the Vale, but little else is known. I am unsure if he knows of your arrival, but I am certain LotRO would be pleased to speak with you on these matters as well. If you have a moment, I have one more personal request for you.
These are troublesome times indeed.
With all this talk of orcs, mad into peace, and sightings of the dead near the hill, I have seen the morale of our people degrade day by day. We have brushed off the dead as mere ghost stories in the eyes of the people, but sadly it is true. As a result, I fear that our people will soon grow weary of what may be a long conflict in Gondor. If you would, I am certain tales of your might, your adventures, or even a polite greeting could reassure them that not all is lost. I like the town design. How twisty-twirly on the mountain.
How may I help you, friend?
Greetings and well met, traveler. I did not expect any visit during such times, much less enter the Vale through the dark paths. I am LotRO, ward of Lord Dune here and protector of Lady Rosfin. As you have heard, troubles loom to the south and east, and we are too few to move against them. Acting on one would leave us defenseless against the other. If you would lend us your might, perhaps we can begin to push back our foes after all. Please tell Post-Helms I would have you fight on our behalf.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Hello, traveler. Forgive me if I seem distracted, but my people are my sole cause as of late. My husband has ridden to Minas Tirith, as have many of my sons. So steward or not, I shall see my people through these times. Am I right in suspecting that Post-Helms sent you? After all, he has already sent most of my people to me for the same reason. I should not forgive him for abandoning Tingo to strengthen Mordlad's defenses. It was unwise, costly, and resulted in many deaths. He is welcome to pore over my husband's notes, but that is where my aid shall end.
Wait, really? You're just going to potentially abandon the town because he made a bad decision and he's trying to ask for your help to right his wrongs? Ooh, okay.
It doesn't matter if he's protecting our town and ensuring the safety of our people. He made a bad decision and I hate him for it. If I die because I act this way, I don't care.
I hate people that act like that. Oh, I should set my milestone here.
These are troublesome times indeed.
She only offered these. I know she blames me for what happened to Tingo Bell, and rightfully so, but I need her aid if we are to keep the Vale from any more harm. Let me think. If I can convince her to come down here, perhaps she shall see the importance of our counsel. Amroth silver pieces. Piece of silver used to trade for goods in western lands of Gondor.
How may I help you, friend?
I am thankful the others had time to spare to speak with you, and I am sure you can aid them all. Ladiok is a trusted advisor of Lord Dunhere and a friend to my family. If he believes you can aid us, I do not doubt him. It is true that I have made mistakes since taking stewardship of Blackroot Vale, but to appear weak or unwise would undo everything Dunhere hoped for me to embody in his stead.
Gondor needs your aid.
No. It is not Lord Dunhere's insight I require. Only Rosefin knows of these lands to aid me now. These notes will no longer help me lead my people than a blade of grass can fell an orc. I made the terrible mistake of sacrificing Tingo Bell for the safety of Morlad, but too many fell, and I saved too few. The guilt weighs on me far heavier than any could understand. Lady Rosfin must see reason, and if not to help me, she must help her people. I beg this of her. Are the house? Ah, yes, they are. Very good. Find Rhoda Gallier in Morlad. Offer a hail, plight bow, story, or mighty pose. Hey, it is I who should be grateful you have come. Find here we in Morlad. Oh, we saw him on that side, didn't we? So over here. I remember looking at his name as I went up the road. Here we go. Oh, my friend, you have come a long way from home, haven't you? Glorwyn. Have we seen a Glorwyn? That's Belgant. No. No Glorwyn. Oh, there we go. May you be safe in your journeys through the Vale.
How may I help you, friend?
Back so soon. Were you even able to show him the notes before he turned you back around?
You tell Lady Rosfin of Post-Helms' impassioned plea.
Very well. I shall serve as his counsel. Post-Helm is determined, and I will grant him that. I do not have time to continue swatting away his attempts to sway me. Perhaps by working with him I can prevent another tragedy like Tingo Bell from occurring. I'll meet you at his home. I hope I do not regret this.
Good. You changed your mind. That's good. We like to see that.
Gondor needs your aid.
Hail! Lady Rosvin has already come to speak to me. I cannot thank you enough for convincing her to aid me in protecting the Vale. Her insight will no doubt help us push the orcs and our other troubles from these lands. Rosvin informed me that she would like to speak to you further before we take action. But please, keep me informed.
Gondor needs your aid.
Do not mistake my apprehension for hatred. Post-Helms has long been a friend to my family, and there is no wiser counsel in the Vale. However, I am not fond of his leadership since becoming steward, but I will aid him as best as I can so my husband and sons will have a home to return to once this war is over.
Not an upgrade. Okay.
These are troublesome times indeed.
After speaking with Rosvin, I have decided that our first course of action must be to protect the villages that still stand to the south. I do not know how far the orcs have ventured into the Vale, but I can only hope that our archers have deterred them from straying too far beyond Tingobill. To the south lie the villages of Allegrant and Sardol, small settlements full of fishermen and hunters. They must stop their hunts for a time if they are to remain safe. I would ask that you travel to both and warn them of the danger. Meanwhile, Rosvin and I shall form a plan to deal with the orcs.
Okay. And Bellicast is up there. Round and round and round we go. Round and round and round we go.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Thank you. I know it may not seem a large gesture to you, but I am certain it will help our people remain hopeful.
Okay, so now I need to kill frenzied or maddened creatures and collect arrows. Arrows being specifically over here, okay. Collected arrows from the fields. Do you count, Mr. Bear? I can't see you keep moving. You do count. Goodbye, Mr. Bear. Dude, this combat music's weird. Maybe it was just the opening part, but it feels like a carnival, sort of like a horror carnival, instead of like combat. Oh boy. It's gonna be a long time until we hear anything else, huh? Beast Slayer of West Gondor. Okay, now I just need to kill beasts. Do you count? Yes. So it's any beast. Okay. Maybe it was only that first one that sounded really weird? Because it started in a weird place, I guess? The other one were normal. Okay, oh. That is still Aerolingus Garn. Very disappointed. This is totally a Mirkwood situation. Where all that ore was Khazad Doom. Maybe it's this entire, like, Blackroot Vale that is only Rohan? Or maybe it's the entirety of Western Gondor. Wait. There's a big woods there. The King's Gondor? Whoa. Oh, that's Outer Gondor. Okay. Interesting. So King's Gondor goes all the way to Minas Tirith. Harandor? Oh, you can't click that. Umbar, the Shield Islands, you can't click that. Outer Gondor. Andrast. To Andrast? I can't click that either. Huh. How do I get to Andrast? Is that like a thing they'll add eventually? I guess it's this area. Because Dunland is here, then Pass of Rohan, then Rohan. Yeah, so maybe this will be a future expansion at some point. Whatever this area is. Harandor. I guess this area is also not in the game. But this is? That's weird. So we are Western Gondor. We came through this pass. Oh, whoops. Came through this pass. We're in Western Gondor. Huh. Falls of Rauros. The Waste? Whoa. The Black Gate? Oh, we're gonna get there one day. Oh boy. Stop looking at the map and actually play the game. Sometimes I find looking at the map more enjoyable. Just thinking what could occur. Yeah, just more. Man, if I knew there was all this Aerolingus Scarn, I wouldn't have rushed to complete my masteries for crafting. I would have had so much more time. This entire area was just Aerolingus. Shame on me, I guess. So I thought this was a new expansion. That tells me it is not.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Do I need to lock anything? No. Go ahead and sell. Oh, quests here. I should probably come here when it sends me here from after these, instead of coming right here directly. I want to make sure I do everything in sequence. Okay, the bridge. This must have looked amazing when it was first made, instead of being weathered. So their emblem is just like a black circle with some embroidery on the edges there? Oh, you know what? Because of that. That makes sense.
Well met.
Ah, thee shall do nicely. You have my thanks. I told you we wouldn't hit you.
I have heard whisperings on the wind.
Thank you for your assistance.
Of death.
Thank you for your assistance. I do not know what has caused this madness in the birds and beasts of the Vale, but there have been strange happenings here of late. If we learn the truth of them, we may learn what has so disturbed the creatures as well. I have heard whisperings on the wind. Whispers of death.
The Hill of Eric has always been an ill-omened place.
Do you want to know what this honest man of Morlad believes? You may think me a fool, but I feel certain that some great evil came out of the mountain and sped with unnatural haste through the vale. On moonless nights, some claim to have seen the dead dancing on top the Hill of Eric, east of here. Is it true? I cannot speak to that, but I will tell you that no one in Morlad leaves his door unbarred when the time comes to blow out his candles. You are more brave than I am. That much is certain. If you have the stomach for it, a journey to the Hill of Eric might reveal if my suspicion is true. If something did come out of the dark reaches under the mountains, I feel certain that is where it would have gone. It has always been an ill-omened place. Alright, let's go to the Hill of Eric. Guess I'm going to need to go up that way? Oh yeah, there is a road on the other side. Okay. I'm gonna have to go around. Unless I can go up the pass here? Wait a second. Nice. Time skip. Woo! Oh yeah, this is totally from the instance we did in Dunland. If the dead did gather here, tracks in the dirt show they were not alone. New deed, Beacons of West Gondor. Oh shit. Near Zeus, Restless Dead. Near Zool? Oh my god, this is a Warcraft 3 expansion. Mortal men stood here, and not long ago, their booted footprints remain. A sudden shout breaks the stillness. You there! What is your business here?
I don't know, getting beaten up by birds, I guess. Was the dead dude still here? He is. You're just chilling? After you betrayed Isildur? Broken your oath? Get out of here. What's the sprint duration? We'll lock it. In the bank. Rovalog. He looks cool. The Swan? So he's from Dol Amroth, right? Very cool. Nice armor.
You there. What is your business here?
I did not mean to startle you, but judging from your look, you have seen your own share of surprises. You may be a seasoned adventurer, but I dare say what I beheld in the reaches of the night would make your blood run cold, as it did mine. From afar I heard the blast of a great horn, and then a multitude of horns in echoing answer. I felt then the gathering of a great company of shadows all about the stone atop this hill. A great... Why do I keep saying great? A group! Hello, a group! A group of horsemen stood there, and their leader was grim of face and stern of countenance. Flesh and blood treated with the shadows, and though I could not understand the words, his purpose was plain enough. The company's grim leader charged the dead with a task, and when the dawn came, they departed. I feel no shame when I tell you I hid myself as they passed, for the men of this company were as real as you or me, but in their train traveled countless shadows. This man commanded the dead to follow, and follow him they did, down from the Eric, through Tarlong's neck, to where I do not know. I fear great evil has come to the kingdom I serve, Gondor that I love.
My name is Rovalang, and I'm proud to serve Imrahil, Prince of Dol Amroth.
He has marched for the White City with a company of knights and more than 500 men at arms to defend it against all enemies. In several of my order, he commanded to remain in service of his daughter, Lothiriel, who rules now while he is gone. Her safety is paramount, and I and the other Swan Knights who remained would die to defend her. But we are sworn to obey her commands. She sent several of us from the city to protect her people in the Vale and in Lamadon, and we could not refuse. So I came to the Vale and beheld the scenes I have reported to you. It seems Lothiriel was right. There is danger outside the walls of Dol Amroth, and the Swan Knights are needed here too. Not just the Swan Knights. Brave adventurers too, as I deem you to be. Follow the dead southeast through Tarlong's Neck and help any of the people of Gondor that may have been endangered by their passage. I will remain to aid the people of the Vale, but I value your help, my new friend. May the people benefit from our friendship. Okay, so they want me to go into Lamdon, but the other guy wants me to go through Tarlong's Crown. Huh.
I know little of the dead, and count myself lucky.
Who can say what drove them to meet with that curious company its grim-faced leader? You know of this man. I can see it in your face. Are you willing to speak of him? Hell yeah, man. Let's talk about... Oh. Luke Tall. Only the dead know what happens in the cursed paths beneath the mountain. Ooh, we get to see that play out? Hell yeah. Whenever it decides to load. Okay, thank you.
No one living could hope to know what moves the dead men of Dunharrow. Only one of their kind could know what it means to remain forever cursed.
So true, bro. So true. Forever cursed.
Years have no meaning beneath the mountain for the likes of you. But even so, you hold the memory of a time when the passage of day and night mattered. A new feeling has crept into your being, but you cannot place it. Tenval senses it too. Something feels different in the dark, Lokthal.
He murmurs, and you know it is true.
The chains of our curse bind us and blinds. Every moment is like every other, until now.
The heavy silence beneath the mountain remains unbroken, a held breath beneath the still waters of time, an expectant hush. Dugden feels it too.
I swore.
Okay, not doing that one.
I swore I would never forget this presence.
He breathes without air or voice, giving thought to the idea that has come to all who now walk the undying paths beneath the mountain.
Isildur the Hated has come again to deepen the burden of his curse. Isildur will pay for what he has done to us. He who cursed us approaches Sturgat. It is not he. And yet this man is descended from hated Isildur. His blood is anathema to me. He is not to... Now they approach.
Men of the mountain, I can feel your presence. I seek no treasure. Keep your secrets. All I ask of you is this. Delay me not, and then follow behind. I summon you to the Stone of Eric. There's the Grey Company. Oh. Lagging dwarf.
Aragorn, wait for me!
Servant of Gil-galad. Poor Legolas. Look at him run.
Brothers and sisters, do you know what this means? The heir of Isildur has called for us. He alone can lift the burden of our curse. He will lift no curse. You seek redemption. You seek it in vain. There's only one that can forgive our treason. I speak of Sauron the Great. I will not compound our errors and our sins. If this man of Isildur line calls me, I will follow. I will not follow this man or any other. I will follow our true master. Stand with me and we will be rewarded for our long service.
The heavy weight of silence before the coming of the air has been lifted. Now the darkness is busy with the sighing whispers of the dead. Tenval's gaze is piercing and eager.
What moved the heir of Isildur to come beneath the mountain, LotRO? Has he forgiven us of our treason? I will follow him to Eric. And whither then? I cannot see it, but I care not. I desire forgiveness, LotRO. My debt is very great.
Tenval has chosen to follow the heir of Isildur. You knew Dugden long ago, before the two of you succumbed to weakness and fell beneath the heavy weight of the curse of Isildur. His presence is cold, but he burns with a fierce agony.
What has brought the heir of hate, Isildur, to this place, LotRO? Untold years we have suffered the curse of this cruel ancestor. Has it not been enough?
Dugden's resolve is sudden, frightening.
I will cast my lot in with Sauron as we did before. Drugat speaks the truth. Only Sauron will reward us for our service. Only he can banish the chains of our curse. I will follow our true master.
Dugden has chosen to follow Drugat and Sauron. Make your choice. Follow Aragorn or Drugat. Following Aragorn? Are you kidding me? Screw Sauron. Has been cast. Your path decided. Oathbreakers, tell me why you have come.
We have come to fulfill our oath and to have peace.
Your hour has come. I go now to Peligrir upon Anduin, and you will follow after me. When this land is free of the servants of Sauron, I will hold your oath fulfilled. For I am Elisar, heir of Isildur, and I can give you peace. Cool. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty great. Oh, my cat says hello as well. I don't know if the mic picks it up or not though. Yeah? Meow meow. Wanna talk one more time, Maya? No? Okay. Man, it really wants me to do this. I guess I'll do that when I'm offline. There we go.
I am unsure what this meeting means for Gondor.
I know it'll be significant. Let our own meeting be as timely, but let it signify only good fortune for the kingdom I serve. Interlude completed. Those who are dead. Okay, so they want me to go into Grant, whereas the other one wants me to go to the neck. Geez, I don't know. How's the game coming along? Pretty well. We've just went through the Paths of the Dead. Aragorn is going towards Minas Tirith, and we are lagging behind. I'm kind of disappointed, though, at the Helm's Deep sequence connecting to the Western Gondor sequence, because we didn't get to see the beacons light up. We didn't get to see Aragorn announce his intention to go south through the path. We didn't see a lot of things. It just assumes that you know. And that kind of sucks, honestly. Because this game feels very faithful to the books of Lord of the Rings. And I've only seen the movies for Lord of the Rings specifically. I've read The Hobbit. I've read portions of the Silmarillion. I've seen the Hobbit movies. But yeah. I wish they expanded more book stuff, I guess. It doesn't flow nicely, I guess, is my complaint. Because you go from Saruman's tower, Orthanc. You see him stay trapped there, and then you just have to go into the Baths of the Dead suddenly. It's like, huh? What? It's just a little awkward. And then you don't do anything in the Paths of the Dead? Like, you go there, then you just leave? What's up with that, too?
How may I help you, friend?
Ooh, no, 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 no. Buy that back. So that grants reputation with everything. I wish it told me what it used it on. Anyways, I should call it here for the night. It is 13 past midnight for me, and I need to stay quiet while I live with others past the sacred hour. So, thank you very much for watching. Unless they couldn't put all the storyline in the game. I don't know about what rights they have or not. I'm just saying it feels awkward for the joining of the two. Okay, good night. Yes, sorry that I'm ending when you're stopping by, but I do need to end, as I'm 13 over when I'm supposed to. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate everyone's stopping tonight, and hopefully enjoying doing overs while I go through Lord of the Rings Online for the first time at this point. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. But, wait, what is today? Hold on. Tuesday? Oh, wait, no, it's Monday night. Technically Tuesday morning, yeah. Should be back tomorrow, but, you know, if something happens, then I'll be on the following night. Thank you for watching. I hope to catch you guys in the future. Goodbye.